Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Against the Storm. So this is the game that we're adding into rotation today. I have looked at it in the past, especially when it was in super early access, or early release even, because it's still early access, back on the Epic Games Store. But since then we've got the Steam build these days. They've been updating it extensively. There's a build that I'm on at the moment, which isn't in public release yet. It will be in a couple of days. It's called Sentinels of the Forest. And this introduces foxes as a playable race, as a fifth population type. Last time I played, there were only 3 population types. So that should be interesting. So I've missed a little bit, but what a chance to catch up on it and look at what is essentially a brilliant game, right? It's a colony builder that is roguelike, which is great. It's got meta progression and all that, but it manages to distill the colonies mostly by putting restrictions and pressure upon you down to a run-based sort of difficult system. I think it's really good. It's really great. So we're going to jump in and have a go and add this to our rotation.
The world is plagued by the blight storm, a vile cycle of destruction ravaging everything in its path. The only safe haven is the smoldering city where the mysterious scorched queen reigns. You are one of her viceroys, a pioneer sent into the wilds, tasked with establishing new settlements and acquiring valuable resources for the crown. Your goal is to help rebuild the smoldering city and secure the future of the Queen's subjects.
It's got a very fairy tale sort of storybook, theme, feel. Queen's Envoy. Neglecting your village will increase the Queen's impatience and bring her wrath upon you. Alright, so we're getting drip-fed sort of tutorialized. That's fine. I've been out of the loop for a while. I've probably missed some mechanics. Fulfilling your duties will increase the town's reputation, unlocking new buildings and eventually building your victory. Yeah, so this is your doom timer over here, which ticks away, but also can speed up for things. And this is your win marker, right? You get to there, before you get to there, you win, right? But at each nub, you essentially get to do the sort of roguelike level up things. You get to pick from 3 randomly selected buildings to add to your repertoire. So you never really will have everything. So, I guess some might not like that this game does put restriction on you, but that's sort of the beauty of a roguelike or roguelite usually, is trying to make a run out of what you get thrown your way. So it nails that. But yeah, very restrictive intentionally. Now you can choose a blueprint from below, right? So we've got a blueprint in the kitty. Usually you get 3 choices, right? But we're on rails here. How beautiful is this music? Each expedition starts with only a few essential blueprints. More will be given to you as you gain reputation points. Now pick the woodcutter's camp. We can do that. Sure, done. Press space to resume. Look at all the little fellas. Build a woodcutter's camp and explore the forest. You have to keep the fire going at all times. So if you click on the fire, nothing can be sacrificed at this hearth. This is what they pull from your sort of storage. And that's, see, wood. There you go, wood will burn. So if we build a woodcutter's camp, that should do the job. There you go, boys. Get on the tools. Rain punk. Rain punk technology. Oh yeah, that's a good point. What is this? You can harness the technology by installing rain engines. Wait, hang on. Is this something totally new? Rain engines. Oh wow, I thought they were just saying thematically. There are 3 types of infused water. Drizzle water, clear water, and storm water. This is different. This wasn't in here before. Okay, look, let's just cross all those off. I don't want it to be a reading fest. I'm not against reading, but let's just sort of follow the bouncing ball. These boys are gonna build our house. Alright. And then we can staff it like so. Now you can see how he's got a swirly thing around him, plus 10% chance of doubling his yield. If I put a human or a lizard, which are the 3 core races there, they don't get any particular bonuses. So essentially you want to try and put your aces in their places, if you follow. Alright, so that means going to a resource node. So they're just going to auto chop down trees. A big part of the game is you got to be careful agitating the forest. You open these little biomes, or glades I think they're called, and you potentially cause trouble for yourself, especially ones like this. New orders. So up here we've got an order here, which we've taken default. Yeah, I think usually it's much more full. This is cool. This is cool. It's like coming home. So what they want me to do is build 2 woodcutters camps and deliver 10 wood. And then for that, they will give me 3 new beaver boys. I'll get this perk, which is like a roguelike permanent upgrade, at least for the run. Woodcutting is a lot easier. Camps production is 35% quicker. And then we'll get Queen's Grace. Bit of reputation up. Okay, so what are we missing? Woodcutters camp. Now the other thing is that you can sort of freely move these as well. Not all buildings, but most. Some like this, you know, there's ones that are more core infrastructure, but these satellite gathering posts can be mobile. And when they run out of things to chop, it should give me like a warning. Cool, so we've completed the order. We should be able to deliver it. Bang. Got a new order. What's this? Glades. Cut through 2 forests. I'll cut through the forest to discover 2 glades. Assign 5 beavers to woodcutters. And for that, we'll get 3 humans. Meat. And the reason for the different species is they have different happiness thresholds, right? They require different things that make them happy. And happiness, well, let's see. If you don't keep them happy, on the bottom end of it, they will leave your city, and that will brick a run because your entire economy just collapses out from under you. So that's incentive enough. But if you have them in the sort of overdrive, super happy threshold, they start generating victory income, which is a pretty legitimate way to actually get victory from this. It doesn't have to just be about completing objectives. Because see, completing this objective gives us a tick of Queen's Grace. You can see it's gone up there, right? But you can slowly earn the currency through other means. So there's different vectors, there's different avenues. Mark trees for harvest. To cut through the forest to reach the glades faster, you can mark certain trees for felling, right? So if we go and click this, what we can do is say, paint that, and the boys will favor those nodes, right? Choose blueprint. We can choose a new blueprint. Shelter. Okay, your renown grows. You now can choose one of the available blueprints that the Queen offers you. So this is a general house, which we will build. Can accommodate any villager, but won't satisfy their need for species-specific housing. Has to be built near a hearth. Can house 3 residents. It's probably worth having a look at species-specific housing requirements. Homeless. That's interesting. It's very limited. Usually this has a pull down, but it's drip feeding me. So what matters for the moment? Can I build roads? Just to neaten everything up. Yeah. Oh, here he goes. Scarlet's beginning his idiosyncratic whatevers. Let's move that. Can I just press M? That's pretty cool. Do that. Might even pull these guys over there so they help with the glade more. Now I don't know what the sexiest way to, you know, I have about as much design as a block of wood does, or, you know, just sort of design leanings. But I do know that this hearth seems to be 2 by 2. Okay. Well, what if we do this? Do something like this. Make it nice and neat. Hey? Okay, so we cracked open this glade. You can see it's ticked over. Oh, we should probably allocate more beavers now that we have them to wood cutting. Just turn it up. Plus, that's one of our orders. So what have we unlocked in here in the glade? We've got clay deposit small. Now, all your resources are finite, but the run's finite as well, so it's not the end of the world. But if you're used to just tapping something and not having to worry about running out, it's not happening here. We need a stonecutter's camp to be able to do anything with that, and I don't believe we have that unlocked. Yeah, we've only really got some very limited stuff. Got these weird pumps. Oh, this is decorations. Comfort. Okay, cool. Mark trees for harvest. Yeah, look, let's, what is it, F? Let's mark down there, boys. Get on it. Don't suppose there's a shortcut for roads. No, that's okay. Oh, yeah? It's so pretty, the art and the music. Like, there's a lot going on here thematically. Get rid of that, it's in the way of my plans. So the hearth has to keep burning. You can turn it up later on, like to get bonuses from it, but generally speaking, just treading water's good enough. Alright. Well, we want to crack open this glade. Oh, it's so good coming back to this game, man. Oh, there we go. I did connect the road up. So, homeless. I guess I need more houses. Okay, we can do that. Not that it really matters at the moment. Let's do that. Oh man, this is so mellow. Alright. Oh, they've cracked open this glade. Huh. Oh, you know what? That's probably out of range. Huh. Okay. Let's clear this then. Whatever, I'll let them do their own thing. So what's in here? We've got stormbird egg nests, which you can gather with a trapper's camp or a small trapper's camp. And then you've got root deposits, which you can gather with foragers, right? However, let's deliver that. Now, what's the next one? Small foragers camp and vegetables. And for that, they'll reward me with giant vegetables. Oh, well, that sounds nice. Okay. What a surprise. Foragers camp. Small crude version of a specialized camp. I don't remember having the smaller versions. Now, this is interesting, the star production thing. Effectively, you have buildings that are better at gathering than some. So 1 star is a stopgap. It will do, but in an ideal world, you want 3-star production buildings. Exploration, read more. Oh wow, look how extensive that is. That's very good. You can pause it and have a read yourself if you like, but... Mark trees for harvest. I'm not really that worried at the moment. I'm happy for them to just go gangbusters, right? Okay, so that's been built. Now, oh, humans love a forage. Now at the moment, we've got it turned on to do all 3 of the recipes. You can see from roots, they get herbs. Commons obtained by common food source. Yeah, see, so they don't have grain or vegetables nearby to gather, but they can gather the roots. However, we want vegetables if we can help it. What's going on here? Right, so this happens every... I can't remember, but this is sort of just automatic where you can get a... Oh, hang on. Vegetables in small foragers camp? Do you think that would count? No. I pulled a shifty there. So what I need is... I don't necessarily want to be over there. Oh, there we go. Look, I was going to say, surely they have some at the beginning. So you can see vegetables, common food source, and they turn them into... Oh no, plus insects. Apologies. So there's a 30% chance that you'll loot insects. How cool are the humans' little hats? And rain, like it's very rain appropriate. Look at them go. Little fellas. Here we go. So, produce goods. Force delivery now. We don't need to do that. So your AI is pretty smart at figuring a lot of the stuff out. So we might just let that play. Oh, there we go. Better fill the order before they do something with the vegetables. I wonder why it's 1 star. Anyway, we'll come back to that. Stone cutters and clay. And we'll get a clay bonus. Hang on, so what's this? +1 to vegetable production. Gain additional vegetables every yield. Oh, that's great. So it just essentially doubles our vegetable throughput. You can see here that it's got so many charges before it's exhausted. Though that is so much. I don't think you normally get that much. Again, it's very tutorial-y. Oh, and you can see the effects there. The recipe is basic efficiency and only allows gathering from small nodes. Ah, so the star system wasn't part of gathering before. It was just production throughput. Okay. Your renown grows. Okay, we've got a stonecutter's camp. And you can see that's 2 stars because it's not a small one. Interesting. Okay. So what do they want me to do? Get clay. Alright, well we've got clay on both ends. Probably put it as close as practicable. How beautiful are these little wooden houses, man. Rainpunk is a great way to describe this game. Now, we've still got some homeless. Oh wait, 0 homeless? Is that what it's telling us? Population homeless is 0. Yeah, there we go. Those houses are empty. Okay, so I misread it. That's okay. I bet lizards like this. No, maybe not. Oh, no one really cares. Oh, we'll put humans there just because we've got an excess amount. And they can start gathering. More clay in the stonecutter's camp. So look at that, there's a chance of getting copper and roots. Interesting, because roots we usually get over here. Ah, and they're a food source. Common food source. See, I think you can just eat roots raw, but you'd rather process them into food types if you can. Small encampment is idle. Oh, right. That's my little forest here. Maybe we'll put it down there. Alright. Order's ready to complete. Oh, that was quick. And you can see we're ticking all over here. So what's here? Harvester's camp, and they want us to get plant fibers. So we're getting into a rhythm, you know. Essentially different camps for different resource types. But you can see when you hover over them, it shows you what's what. Small encampment is idle. Oh, I must have opened this up. So what's going on here? A destroyed camp in the wilderness. There's still some survivors in the area. Okay. What can we do here? Requirements and rewards. Ah, the UI seems a little bit different. Welcome new people. Click to change alternates. Ah, send to the Citadel. Okay, so I can either try and claim Amber, which is sort of your meta currency. I believe, like for traders, that sort of thing. Oh, speaking of, is that the trader there? Nope. Choose a cornerstone. What do you reckon here? Building materials. The production is 50% better in the crude workshop. Well, that doesn't help me. Exploration contract. Gain 20 reed and 20 clay for every discovered glade. Let's get that. That seems more helpful. Essentially, this is a general currency, and I don't know, we don't need the population, so let's do this. And it wants us to deliver eggs. Well, look, we've got a lot of meat, so let's do the meat thing. We'll staff it up. Aha, I was going to say, now we can trigger it. Investigate. Let's do that. Also got some roots over there. This needs staffing. Harvester's camp. So, what's this going to do? Can gather large and giant resources. Oh, right, yeah, okay. So it's going to go to the flax field which is small. That's fine, so it's a bit overkill. Oh, how pretty is this roof? Wowzers. And they're going to gather plant fibers for me. There we go. Complete the order. And what do we got here? Building blocks. All right, yeah, a little bit of industry. They'll give me parts. They'll give me a workstation upgrade, but essentially they want me to build up that industry. Okay, so crude workstation. Oh, red's worse than even 1 star, isn't it? I think red is like trasher. Default, basically. And usually you'll start with a building like a crude workstation. Oh, that was interesting how you could... Oh, wow. It shows you where the... Ah, that's cool. I love that that's got wheels on it because it's movable. Is that the case with all of them? They do. I didn't even realize that the mobile ones have these wagon wheels on them. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. All right. Let him finish. I don't suppose... No, okay. So, you can see here that we're making planks out of that, fabric out of these things, copper bars to make pipes. Production uses more resources, takes more time since this building's equipment is not designed for this task, right? So Red's gives you the ability to do it, but not the the expertise. But you can see here, you can click and you can change what resource you're using depending on what your economy is. So there is flexibility in your logistics chain consumption. But, we've got buckets of fiber, so we're going to use that. And that doesn't really matter there. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. Oh, okay, well, let's resolve that. So... these guys are going to be working away. You can see he's building fabric, he's building bricks. I don't know what the order is. Like, what is the priority on what they will build? It might just be first come, first serve. See, he's making planks now. It might be about, like, maybe we don't need the fabric, so we get the planks. I don't know if the AI is that smart. But you could turn off production, so you could have dedicated buildings if you were worried about that. Oh, I don't know, give me some more of them. Bricks, fabric. Made bricks then. Oh, made planks, sorry. Will he make more planks? Because that's the thing that we're going to be short on. He went and grabbed some fiber. And now he's making planks. Okay, yeah, so it looks like they do... It looks like they try and keep a general float. Alright, if you've got 200 planks and only 20 fabric, they're probably going to build fabric. That's my supposition. Mate, can you get these planks done already? Come on. Holy heck. This bloke, eh? Alright. Give me a bonus. I got some bonuses there that I'm not that worried about. Ancient tablets. Dangerous glades. So we need to cut through a dangerous glade, which will give us a sort of adversarial or game UI. Oh, okay. Whoopsie daisies. Bit of placeholder text there. Change scrolls to fabric in the ancient shrine. What is that? Change resource from scrolls to fabric. Found in the dangerous glade. That seems all very specific. You know how we did that mission over there, but we weren't at penalty. You can see here's the glade there. Unless, is there a dangerous glade? Oh wow, there's the edge of the forest. We might just go straight through, eh? Oh, crack that open. Cool. Well, they'll be through that in no time. Look at all the little boys. And boyettes, I suppose. That's so gorgeous, man. Yes, get on the trees. Doing well, lads. Yo. Now, we're not being squeezed, but generally speaking, like, the hostility of the forest, that'll go up. Years, villages, hearths, so the bigger your base gets, the longer it goes. The inclement weather has an effect on it. Choose a blueprint. Lizard house, human house, beaver house. Well, we got a lot of beavers. Let's build a beaver housing block. That'll do, that'll keep them busy. What does that require? Planks. It's a little bit more complex. Alright, hang on. Now it's probably worth pausing. We've cracked into the ancient glade, or whatever it's called. Ancient shrine, an ominous shrine from a long-forgotten era. It's dangerous, but it might hold some ancient knowledge useful to the crown. You can see here, this is the problem. Disturbing the ruins of the great civilization can have grave consequences. Kills 3 random villagers. Is that in 40 seconds? These effects will trigger if the event isn't completed in time. Well, I don't have time, so that's just going to take names. Oh, let's switch that to wood. And then scrolls. Let's switch that to fabric. Alright. Investigate. Done. So if you watch that timer, yeah, I mean that's not going to happen. So they need to deliver the goods to fulfill the mission, and I guess we get that. But this thing's going to kill some dudes. Not much we could have done about that. Here we go. Boots. No. Now, okay, right. I was going to say, replacing them might be a headache. But at least we've got this clickable. I could use a human. Oh, I think my alerts went away. I didn't fill all the roles, I don't think. Well, whatever. Oh, might have been here. Okay. So you can see here, it'll just keep going. So the first one was a bit of a rough one. But if you don't address it immediately, then you will get squeezed out. Ancient tablet. Right, so they're delivering the ancient tablet. That's what he's got there in his box. Got it. Delivered. Settlement complete. Let's go! Now, it's never ever going to be that easy. It's just because it's on rails, but we got some food. I guess that's cool, and we've unlocked some things. So, before we do finish up for the moment, it goes into the meta layer now, the smouldering city. No, it doesn't. I'm lying. Press any key to start. We're not even getting up to the smouldering city. Villagers with low resolve will start leaving, increasing Queen's impatience. Oh my god, will you let me save? Save and quit. Okay, well we'll probably stop there because it's going to get into morale. Resolve, I suppose they call it. So, but there is a meta layer, so the idea would be that you earn meta points to get upgrades at the smouldering city, and then you go and you claim a tile in the overworld nearby to establish a new town. And you also can get kick-on bonuses from previously completed towns like trade routes and things like that. It's a brilliant game, and I love it. Anyway, I'm gushing a bit. Let me know if you want to see some more, because I would love for this to be, 100 episodes. Much like everything that I cover, though. I only really play games I like these days. Funny that. All right, team, we might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.